Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my stained glass cave. My name is Nubs. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing some stained glass cancer ribbons. We're going to use lime green, which is for the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is what I've been personally fighting for almost 2 years now. It's been a tough struggle, but hopefully I'm at the back end of it. I've been doing stained glass over the last little while, really as a way to rehab myself, to get ready to go back to work, to get into a routine, and get some stuff going. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to give one to my nurse, one to my doctor, and then one to my mother, who got me into stained glass. So I think this is going to be a nice gift for these people, and I'm looking forward to making these. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be doing these stained glass ribbons, as I mentioned earlier. I think they're going to be just perfect little presents, just to say thank you to some of the support team that have helped me over the past year. We're also going to be adding these 3 little hoops. I forgot to do that in the last 2 projects. I mean, I added them, but I didn't do it on camera. So they're just going to be little hoops to help us hang. So I'll show you that when we get to that stage. Just going to make sure everything is nicely lined up as best as we can, so that it will look good. There we go. So as always, just need a little bit of flux over the main parts, just to make sure that we are going to be able to tack it into place. You got to take your time, make sure you have it exactly like you like it. Let's see if we're hot enough yet. Yeah. Perfect. All right, so now we'll just add in a bit more flux. We're going to make sure we cut it all the way around, because we're going to tin the sides at the same time. The process of tinning is basically just simply another way of saying we're going to put a little thin coat of solder all the way around, so that when we're finished with the project, we can go ahead and put some patina on. So we just go softly all the way around. Adding in just a little bit of solder. something I've forgotten to do, which is to add in a hoop at the top so these can be hung. All right, so here we have our three beautiful crosses. Now, what I've done on this cross is I've just simply washed it. I'm getting it ready now. We're going to do our patina. Now, just if you choose, what you can do is you can leave it silver. Looks just, looking just like this. I mean, it's actually quite nice. It's quite shiny, so it is quite nice. But I prefer when it's black. The pieces that I've left with just solder, I find that you actually end up having to go back in and clean them quite frequently because they start to tarnish. I don't know if it's just something I've done wrong or what, but I've had that on a couple of pieces that I left like this on roses and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I have one here I can show. If you notice, it's gone and gotten very sort of tarnished, and it's more of a a dark gray, and it's no longer shiny. But when you look at something like the angel that I've shown, or even the balloon animal or the cat that I showed the other day, when you put it on patina on and then you polish it, it ends up coming quite nice, and it stays shiny and it doesn't tarnish. So my personal preference is to go ahead and put the black stain on. You can do the copper as well. It's up to you, whatever you prefer, whatever you like. Today we're going to put on our black patina here. We're just going to use a cotton tip. Go super quick. I find it so satisfying when you watch this. It changes right before your eyes, real quick, real easy. You don't need a lot. Just take your time, get in all the nooks and crannies. I think I showed it in the video, but I've added the hooks onto these. Alright, that one looks like it's done. So it's a nice black on it. And you can see the difference here between the two. What it would look like black and what it would look like silver. Silver is very nice. So like I said, some people leave it. Just polish it up like that. I'm still not a fan of the black, so that's what I'll go with. But whatever is your personal taste. And again, you can also do copper. Don't think copper would go all that well with the green, but hey, it's an option. Okay, so now that the wax is hard, you can see it's got a white film everywhere. Normally I would use a microfiber cloth, but unfortunately I'm all out, so I'm just going to use this paper towel. Just got to scrub it real good. Get all that wax off and help shine the part, make it look all pretty. The glass will do most of the work. It's already pretty. It's a nice glass. Like everything else, you want to make sure you clean your part really well after you've done your flux, and then do it again really well after you've done your patina. And then the last step is to just polish her up. And I think these turned out very nice. I think they'll be a nice little gift. I'm going to put some fishing wire on to put onto the hoop there, and then give them a section cup, and I'll put it all together. All right, so we're all done. We have now 3 beautiful cancer ribbons. They're lime green for lymphoma, and I think they'll make perfect gifts for the doctor and for the nurse that have done so much for me over the past year. Just a simple thank you with a card, and you know, I think it turned out very well. So thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And who knows, maybe if you ask for something, I just might send it to you. All right, thank you.